Hi everyone, this is my vlog about the media feast, which I have to do again because the last one I did was too long and it didn't fit on YouTube. So to quickly go through it, for my media feast day I decided to go out because obviously I knew if I'm going to stay in I won't be able to do it. So with a friend of mine we decided to do the Guild Wheel, which is a 21 miles walk based in Preston, just around Preston, which was created for the Preston Guild 2012. So that's basically was the plan for the day. So the first problem I had was when I was walking down and I was unable to listen to the music, which I hate. I'm kind of using this to like stay away from the people, because I don't really like this random encounters when you meet people and they like talk to you and stuff like this. I'm not really with this kind. I'm not good with this kind of stuff, so I just put my headphones in and I listen to music. The massive problem was I couldn't, so I still kept my headphones in, even though my phone was off. So it was like give an impression like I'm still listening to the music, so people will just like leave me alone. It wasn't so bad because it was raining, so there weren't as many people around. Well, it was really bad like on the train station and on the train, because obviously I had to get there, and yeah, that's what I really hate. The second point is when I actually got to Preston, I had no way to actually inform my friend I'm there. So that was kind of awkward. I had to walk to his house and I forgot the house number, so I was just walking up and down on the same street over and over again. And he knew I was going to be there about this time, so he just left his doors open, so just in case I can just go in, which was kind of awkward because I wasn't certain if it was like his house or someone just left the doors open, so I could just go in and risk someone's going to kill me or for, I don't know, trying to steal something or just leave. So I did. Finally he was walking up the stairs, so I did catch him and we went for the walk. And the walk itself, it was really good, and yeah, so I didn't kind of miss all the stuff as much. But like I found myself, whenever we got any point in the conversation when like we could check something, I kept checking my phone and trying to go online and just like Google for something, but I couldn't, and it didn't stop me to go and look at my phone every so often just to find out it was actually off. So that's the other point. I just think like I'm addicted to actually my phone, kind of. I don't send as many messages, maybe. It's mostly on Facebook, which I spend tons of them. It just being able to go on the phone and just check for all the information and just get whatever I need, like pretty much instantly without like having to spend any time looking for it. So, and what else did I realize? It's really inconvenient. I would say, yeah, that's the worst point. It's inconvenient. You go out, you can't inform anyone, you can't check the time, you can't listen to music. You're just kind of all by yourself. Which in maybe normal day would be quite cool, but at the point when I had to meet someone and I had no way to actually like inform him, hey, I'm there. Or good that I actually told everyone I wasn't going to kind of be online and have my phone on, and because otherwise I'll get like tons of calls asking me whenever I'm dead or something, so that doesn't make sense. But yeah, that was pretty much my day without media. It wasn't bad. It was an interesting experience, something I like to do again. And I'm going to like, well, I already did a follow-up video on this one, so I'm just going to like put them in one again. It's going to take ages. But yeah, good experience, might do it again. The worst points I kind of realized, I used my phone and any other stuff too much. I got used to getting like every kind of information straight away. It's incredibly inconvenient going down and looking for something and just not being able to check or call someone. That's just really bad. And I think that was about it. Yeah, pretty much. This is a second part of my video in which I'm going to talk about the media immersion and basically about my reflections, and hopefully I'm going to conclude on the end. It's not going to be as long as the first one because I think it was like 9 minutes long and quite a big file, because obviously I'm recording in HD and you can't really see it because it's kind of dark and stuff. So, the first point, after both of them, I have to say I enjoy the Media Fest much more, like going out doing stuff. It's kind of when I spend the entire day in my room just basically recording every single media I used. It became boring, it became so annoying just going on the Word file and trying to put down every single form of media I used. And I just realized how much I actually spend on it, going on Google Mail, checking every 5 minutes, going on my phone, and even sending messages. I'm not like, I never actually thought of myself about the person who sends loads and loads of messages every so often. But when it comes to Facebook, I send too much, trust me. And by too much, I mean like about a few hundred a day. It's mostly to a couple of people, not my mind. So, my thoughts about the media I mentioned today is really hard to say. First of all, it makes me distracted a lot. It's incredible. It's whenever I go online and I'm looking for something, and I always have to open a few kind of pages. So if I'm looking at information about one subject, I can just go through them and just see whenever they have what I need. But the point is, it's really easy to lose your focus now. So back in the days when I could just like take the book and just read the book, it was fine. But now I just go like through every single one, and I get lost. I forget what I was looking for, and then I just like see something interesting and I go on and I check it out, and I just waste time instead of, for example, doing my work. I just waste time reading about all the stuff. So when I could actually be doing something creative or something, I don't know, was supposed to be done, I'm just like fooling around, going watching some cat photos and stuff like this, which sounds kind of bad. And I'm not really going to go and talk about, well, there are some arguments that media kind of cuts the creativity down, which I don't think is like a massive point, to be honest, because it gives you different ways to actually be creative and get connected and kind of go on and do stuff. For what I have to say, compared to the first day, it was much easier to contact people, obviously because I could use my phone, I could call them, and I couldn't do it on the first day when I actually needed to do it. It's obviously been a couple of days since my first video, yeah, so I had time for reflections. And what else did I find out about the media I mentioned is that I don't enjoy stuff as much. I get up, for example, I go on my PC, and at this point all of the productivity I had, it just like gone out of the window. So that's done, and I just spend the entire day, for example, playing games and watching stuff, but they have to do it on the same time. I think that's one of the worst things that actually happened. I think due to like all the overwhelming messages coming from every single direction, I just can't concentrate on one thing. So I'll have the game on my left side, and for example a movie on the right side. I usually go on Netflix and just watch this. And after some time, I was like, I don't really enjoy them, so I'll shut it down and then look for something else. And that was really basically happened during my media immersion day. I just spent the day on PC, looking at some stuff the entire day, like trying to play some game, and I was like keep changing them because I just go on it and I get bored, and then I try something else and I get bored, and then I watch Netflix and it's not really that interesting. Should I get something else? And that's how it really goes for the entire day. That's what really annoyed me. And what else? Well, obviously I'm losing my train of thought every single time, which could be kind of argued is because of this as well. Losing focus, concentration, creativity, which is not the most one point. I just think it kind of varies on a person. I can really say now I use it too much. There is too much media. Whenever you go check your email, the newsletters are the worst, by the way. Whenever you go and check your email, or just go and check something on the internet, and then you randomly have like hundreds of links, go there, or even if you go town, and all the advertisements, they are like everywhere. You just look left, an advertisement, you look right, another advertisement, Facebook message, let's ignore it, and it's really everywhere. Like, you open your fridge, you have media. You go to the shop, you have media. Which is understandable, because media is basically the basic way in which we communicate, so we can't just go and cut it down completely. I think, yeah, there is too much of it, but I don't think, like, in the current society we can't really cut ourselves off, and that would be a stupid thing to do, to be honest, because then you just, like, miss out all the opportunities it gives you. So I wouldn't recommend that. So I don't see myself, another message, I don't see myself, another message, I don't feel myself being able to cut myself on the media. That completely. I'm going to try and limit the media and use them in a different way. So it kind of goes with all the creativity and stuff, but there's no chance I'm going to cut myself completely. And there is too much messages, obviously, but it's, again, depends how you use it. You can try to avoid them. It's not going to happen, obviously, because that's how everything works now. That's how we have the marketing, branding, and everyday stuff, pretty much. Which, honestly, it's maybe too much with everything, but on the other side, it's much easier. I don't know, people say, like, oh, cut myself out of something, or like cut myself out of Facebook, which I tried. I think I actually went with it for a couple of weeks, maybe like even a month or something. But then I needed to find something out, and I didn't have the phone number to this person, so I actually had to go on Facebook, reactivate Facebook, and do all the stuff again. So in the long run, I think we get too addicted to, like, too much media. Some of it is understandable. Some of it could be kind of put down, I would say, as in lower down, not put down, not killed. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So I have to say I surprisingly enjoyed it, and I was expecting to enjoy the media immersion more, and I didn't. I much preferred the media feast when I just went out and spent the entire day kind of thinking about more serious stuff than I usually do, which is, yeah, I guess quite nice, because I don't spend, like, when you can go on the internet, you just don't spend as much time just thinking about something. You can just go straight away and do it. So it's quicker, obviously, but it just gives away the pleasure of looking and thinking about something. So, yeah. And to be honest, because when we went for the walk on my media feast day, I might have got a new hobby, which I'm hopefully going to explore. So that's another cool thing. So I should do it quite more often. And yeah, that's about it, I'd say. So that was my video blog about all the media feast and media immersion. And I would recommend it to anyone. I'd say the next time, if I ever do media feast, I'm going to skip the media immersion. It's really got annoying, and I really just found out how I achieved nothing for the entire day. I was just doing whatever, and my stuff hasn't been done, and I didn't achieve anything. That was it. And I didn't you'd at least expect you'd get some rest and get relaxed, but no, you just I got stuck on the PC, and I should be in bed by now, but then you just think, oh, I can just spend a couple of more minutes, oh, I'm just going to look at this, I have to check this out, and stuff like this. So it was pretty educational. It kind of put stuff in more perspective. So yeah, in the end, I say it was some interesting experience, something I might do again. So thank you for watching. It's not the best thing, obviously, but I'm not very good with stuff like this, so